This is Rebecca with Digital Thinker. In this video, we'll take a look at the expanded functionality released in version 12.3 related to equipment revisions. If you are unfamiliar with this functionality, I encourage you to watch the Equipment Revision Control video first. Equipment revisions have been expanded to include custom fields, parts associated, structure for parent equipment, and batch updates. I have already made the additional tabs available on the equipment revision screen for my user group. Let's start with parts associated. When making a revision, I can now update the parts associated with the equipment. For current records, I have the option to update, such as change the quantity, delete to remove the association, or set the action to none to leave the record unchanged. I can also insert new parts. Please note additional fields are available via Screen Designer, including the long description, condition, and system assembly and component levels. Also, if an equipment record is under revision control and the auto part install parameter is set to auto, the system will still add parts when issued to the equipment. Let's move on to structure. Via the revision control setup, you can control whether or not the parent hierarchy fields are protected. So if you need to change the parent system for this asset, I can delete the current record and go ahead and insert the new parent equipment. In this scenario, upon approval of the equipment revision, the parts associated and equipment structure will be updated. Keep in mind, approval workflows can be set up for the OBRV entity to manage the approval of revisions. Now, I want to demonstrate the new batch update functionality. First of all, when batch update is selected, the equipment field will be protected. This allows for adding multiple equipment records to the Batch Update Equipment tab. Keep in mind, the equipment must be marked for revision control in order to add it to the batch update. I am going to add 2 of our exhaust fans that need to be updated. Returning to record view, I am going to update the manufacturer and the HVAC system, which is a custom field. For custom fields, you will need to ensure that custom fields are protected on the revision control setup screen. And for each custom field association, revision control can be designated, and this can be done either on the class screen custom fields tab, or in my example, I have designated revision control on the associate custom fields screen. With the batch update, you only need to update the relevant fields on the record view and calibrations tabs. To clear a field, you can do so on the Batch Clear Fields tab. So if I wanted to clear perhaps the cost code, I could go ahead and add that to the Batch Clear Fields tab. For the other tabs, you can add additional records. So if I were to go to Parts Associated, here I would be able to replace all existing, or I could leave the equipment unchanged by not entering any data. If I simply wanted to clear the parts associated in this example, I could specify the parts associated tab and clear all data. To proceed with our change, we will need to still approve the equipment revision. Next, on the Batch Update Equipment tab, I can apply the update to a single equipment record, or in my example, I'm going to apply the update to all. And both of our exhaust fans have been processed. Please note there is a job that can be activated for equipment revisions batch update and a couple of organization options related to equipment revisions, which are detailed in the Hexagon brief. So this wraps up our overview of the enhanced equipment revision capabilities. I hope this demonstration helped to clarify how these features can streamline your update process and give you greater control over your equipment data. Until next time, I hope you have a great day.